What's going on, guys? I was kind of on the fence about talking about this anyway, but I'll go ahead and say it anyway. There's a guy named Nate. Nate is a content creator on TikTok. He's a homesteader. He like super nice dude. If you really wanted an Uncle Rogers of like the internet, he would be the go-to guy now. He doesn't do internet beef. He pretty much is as docile as they come. Very informative, and he actually knows how to train animals so they are less likely to be a problem. He I don't know how to explain it, but he's really good with them, and I respect what he does. I couldn't do it. If he wants to continue being off the grid, that's fine. I 100% support that, and I watch him all the time. I like his content. I like his personality. I like the things he does. They're just way beyond what I could fathom I could do. And while he probably would say, you can do it if you want, no, I can't, Nate. I don't have the patience. You are a saint and doing what you do and dealing with what you deal with. But there's a video clip I wanted to show you. I only got the, need to know stuff in it. Goes by the name, this is not the Miner 69er. At least that's what it looks like. I think that's his actual video. But he kind of is doing a quick cover about everything that was going on, and I'm going to get into a little bit more detail of it, of the few things I felt like talking about.
Let's talk about this fucking disaster. And I know exactly what you're thinking. What in the hell could I possibly say about Nate? The answer is nothing. He's awesome. I'm more talking about his cat. Namely, everyone's saying he should kill his sick cat for not taking care of it, even though he was taking care of it. Now the katana is better because Nate took care of his sick pet like a normal, nice human being would. People are deleting videos and trying to deny that no, they never said that. We definitely don't have video proof of them actually saying that. Which really makes me wonder, how many of y'all are actually killing your pets because they get sick instead of taking care of them?
Now, he brings up one good point, and I'll get to it at the end. I'm going to, kind of get back to it. But I wanted to go ahead and say the people that were going after him are now like trying to do damage control. I'll go ahead and talk about Megan and the rescues. She's one of them. Now, I'm going to reiterate what Nate says all the time when he has to have internet beef. And this is what she said she wanted, by the way. She wanted internet beef. So I'll go ahead and put that out there. But I'm not going to condone any type of harassment or going towards these people. Anytime I make a video about somebody, it's not to harass them. It's more to make a point or something that I want to talk about. So this is something I'm making a point about. First off, she's trying to, backtrack. She's definitely double downing at the same time. But basically, she started the video off, I guess I'm going to start my first internet beef. And Nate, as calmly as he could, said, I'm not really good at internet beef. I don't do that. And good on you, Nate. No, you don't. And pretty much handled most of the internet single-handedly. But her comment section is full of people giving Nate support and downing her. And I don't condone it. I understand. She tries to say she did not say to kill that cat. In her follow-up video, she's trying to act all... It almost seems like she wants to be at the verge of tears the whole time to, pull on people's heartstrings because she's so empathetic. But here's the problem. You did say to kill that cat. She did it more of a third-person way. She didn't say, you should kill your cat. She said, and a cat in that type of situation, with anger in her voice and being a complete jackass, you should have to euthanize your cat. It's what you're supposed to do. And would you look at that cat fully, fully healed? He healed the cat. She's doing great. Katana's amazing. Just to let you know. And to give a quick understanding, the cat was like foaming at the mouth or something, had like bulging eyes, stuff like that. May have ate like a snail, I think is what he thought at first. I didn't follow it step by step. He took some of the steps out because of all the harassment he was getting and the negative videos. But basically, he was constantly giving her water through a syringe and doing stuff that I would never have thought of to do. And also give a quick backstory. The reason why he didn't go to a vet is because he literally couldn't. It was in the middle of the night type stuff. And on the contrary belief that all vet techs are, ready 24/7, they're not. Some places don't do that. And I don't think around here we have a 24-hour one for like, I don't know, probably a couple hours. And at that point, a cat like that would have already been dead. The cat was not hydrated. If he would have taken the time, if he already knew how to hydrate the cat and take care of it, what's the point in going to the vet if he already knew what he was doing? So that kind of would have been a problem if he would have just tried to drive the cat there without giving him water or giving her water, without giving her any type of, steps to, getting her better. She would have died on the way. And that seems like what everybody wanted him to do anyway. It's like, as long as you were just trying to take her to the vet and not take care of herself, Yeah, you're doing better. That's what you're supposed to do, which is not. He's a lot more informed than I am, so I would assume he knows what he's doing. She decided to double down and try to backtrack and try to act like she didn't say that. She said, it's all out of context. Well, the fact you said it hints to that you meant it, that you meant he needed to do that. So I don't care. I don't subscribe to the whole, oh, it was just coincidence. I said that and it wasn't meant towards him. Yeah, no, don't care. That's you're an asshole for that. The second one was a little bit more direct and a lot more ignorant. So I don't know this person's name, but basically she was saying she is an unlicensed vet tech is what she considers herself. And anybody with that type of ego mentality is already a moron. We'll go ahead and get that out there. If you think you're an unlicensed vet tech because you read a few books or you probably got it off Facebook, doesn't make you intelligent enough to actually be able to say that you know enough about animals when he just showed he knows enough. He actually has helped every animal he has. Do you have to put animals down? Yes. Anybody that owns any animal at any point knows that some points you have to put your animal down. It is what it is. It happens. But for you to have such an ego problem to think that you could just, oh, well, he's wrong. He should have, he should have killed the cat. I'm not understanding why you jumped straight to killing the cat. If you're supposed to be a unlicensed vet tech, you're supposed to have that intelligence. You're supposed to be knowledgeable in this, and yet you just failed. And some random dude in the middle of nowhere just outdid you. And with everything at this point, he killed the cat. The cat is better. Now, I will say again, don't go after these people. Please don't. They do not deserve your time or your effort. The only reason I'm speaking about this is because I caught it on TikTok while I was taking a poop. So I just thought it was funny that this situation has spiraled out of control, which happens a lot with Nate. A lot of times people just don't understand that he has some knowledge somewhere, some understanding on how to deal with all this. But I wanted to go ahead and get to the question that was asked. Are you guys just killing your cats? You have to be some kind of monster to go, oh my God, my cat is just a little unhealthy, I just don't want to take the time to do this. I'm just going to euthanize them. Now, at some points, your cat is just beyond, rehabilitating, and it happens. You have to do the right thing and put the cat down or the dog or whatever. You have to put your animal down, which is a heartbreaking thing. But you can't stand there and tell me that you automatically would jump to the conclusion of euthanasia. Not that it would not be an option. What I'm stating is that seemed like that was your go-to thing. Oh, the cat's got a broken leg. Take her out back Old Yeller style. At what point did it cross your mind that that should be the first thing to do? Because that's a good question. How many of you are honestly going straight to kill a cat? Or your animals, your pets, any of them. I just don't get at what point it goes to everybody straight off the bat. Oh yeah, you got to euthanize an animal. I know a dog that survived parvo. Literally, it was like the roughest situation I've ever seen the owner go through. And that dog was like, it was the foulest smell. You could tell it was almost smelled like it was rotten from the inside. Couldn't retain liquids. And he survived. The only sad part is he survived long enough to get hit by a car and die. But he survived the parvo, which was like super hard. Cost hundreds of dollars to get him, through all that, the treatments and stuff. But he survived. But my point is, if he would have went the route of, well, it's only got like a 2% chance to live, might as well put the dog down, the dog would have been dead. But I don't want this video to go on too long. That's basically my whole question right there. I mean, why jump to the conclusion of just killing animals? Why not give a man a chance to actually try to, heal an animal, to recover, make the animal recover, which he was doing a spot-on job. I think he said every hour or 45 minutes, he was trying to, rehydrate the cat over and over and over, a little at a time, because you don't want to overload an animal with water. But that was actually like the smartest move to make. I put full faith that Nate knew what he was doing. I'm pretty sure at some point, if he could get the cat well enough to go to the vet, if they weren't making a full recovery, he would have. He just didn't need to. Everything he had, he was doing right. He had it in his hands, and everything was good. And to all the people that wanted to jump on the bandwagon of just hating on him because he didn't kill his cat, you're a bunch of assholes, and you're terrible people, and I hope you can look yourself in the mirror and try to fake that you're such a good person because you care about animals. I hope you can look yourself in the mirror knowing that you would have just killed an innocent animal for no reason, and that you are a terrible person. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.